power source.
Yeah, that'll do it. Straight electrical hot bolts. Yeah. It's the fucking sounds like some shit out of like Half-Life where you put on like the fucking like molten bolt that you shoot at people. Like, god damn. Get the fucking roll 20.
Oh yeah.
No.
We're on a bit of a timer here. Because says the man who's gonna be leaving early.
I'm sorry.
I'm throwing you under a bus, Kip.
It's Canada's Day, man. I gotta light fireworks.
Oh, that's fair.
Y'all get fireworks.
I skipped that shit.
You guys have a Canada Day?
Y'all get a lot of explosives.
Confused American noises.
Also,
Like
I
you guys,
how
wait, you guys
Canada-
don't celebrate. You guys don't celebrate 4th of July in Canada? Wait, what?
What? What?
You don't celebrate another country's independence? Kinda
That's
selfish.
Insulting. The audacity.
What can I say? We're built different.
Y'all are fucking weird.
Fuck. Oh my
Bless
God.
you.
Drink some water.
No, that shit's
So
not gonna
Des,
help.
you're gonna die. I'm
Make,
sorry.
make sure you're drinking Gatorade to build up your electrolytes.
Real
Amen.
shit right there, though.
Oh my God.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, hey, it's an Aiden
It's
stream.
fucking spreading.
Dude, no. Okay, Aiden ODs though. Aiden's like, like he coughs
He
from
got
the
that
gut.
smoker lung, or that weed lung.
Yeah, like he coughs like he's about to throw up.
I got news for you. There's a reason for that.
Aiden coughing like he just smelled that one fucking liquor that almost put him to a or like a coma, and like all the memories of like the gagging the later that night are just like flooding back.
What the fuck?
No,
I no longer wish to vibe in
I-
this universe.
I think
used
the
to get that
lowest
with
low
vodka.
I think I've ever seen Aiden at was whenever I took him to Six Flags and put him on a roller coaster.
Was it a wooden
Yeah.
one? Wooden ones fuck me up bad.
Yeah, it was the one like there's two that he rode, and it was one was the wooden one.
Yeah, wooden roller
What
coasters
was the
fuck
other
me
one?
bad.
Oh, it was just a cart with wheels down a big slide.
Oh
Wait,
no.
which one?
There was no safety. It was just a cart with wheels, and I hated it.
Real.
Yeah, no, Six Flags was amazing.
Pyro says
don't
while
know the name
Aiden's
of
sitting there
it, but-
slowly
Aiden,
dying.
You rode the Titan.
No, I tried to make him ride the Titan.
No, no,
You-
not the Titan. No,
Mm.
no.
You would.
I almost died from hyperventilation just walking up to the Titan.
So
I
Real.
kinda-
I
no, I
believe
started having
the
a panic attack on the way there, and I'm like, nope, we're good now.
yeah.
I'm not riding that one.
So the Titan, I believe here is called the Nitro, and then in Texas it's called the Titan. So I've been on that ride before when I was like in middle school. I lost my glasses on that ride, but on top of that, I nearly like had a heart attack because
I
you're
will.
just you're free falling for like.
Oh, I love
So-
that.
So
so
I will
admitted.
admit we did go on like the best day, and I felt so bad because Aiden didn't do many rides. But me and my other friend, we just got on like the one that has like the double loop-de-loop, and there was nobody fucking there, so we just stayed on the ride for like fucking 3 goes.
Oh,
Oh,
those are the
hell
best
yeah.
though.
Yes.
Yeah, there was fucking nobody there, so we just didn't get out of the seats, and we just went, "We're good. Send us
Send
in."
it. Send me back in.
I got
I
to
mean-
watch cartoons the whole time, so I was good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he got to watch Looney Tunes cartoons.
He got to sit in the medical tent, just sipping on, you
Tried
know,
to get Dippin'
apple
Dots,
juice.
but then they wouldn't take cash.
Oh, that's.
Ah.
Is there a place where you can just straight buy bags of Dippin' Dots? Because like I like them, but like I don't want to spend fucking $6 for like a little quarter cup of the fucking things.
I want a gallon of that shit.
Real. I fucking love me some Dippin' Dots,
Are
but
they
they're.
freeze dried?
I think so. I don't know.
'Cause,
No,
like, they have,
it's
like-
actual ice cream.
Well, because I don't know, they have like that
It-
like a
well,
taste,
so if it-
you know,
if-
before you eat it has.
I think it's a different like type of ice cream. But I will say this, just based off of the fact that they melt in your mouth and they're cold,
Yes.
it's a type of ice cream.
So you can buy
Balls that
them.
melt in your mouth.
I'm still
Balls that melt in
fucking-
your mouth
I'm
on
salty-
God.
I'm salty about the Dippin' Dots at the park, Pyro.
Oh yeah, Aiden didn't even get to try Dippin' Dots. Like
Oh.
I gave him cash because I was like, "Hey Aiden," and then he comes back looking so dejected and sad. They don't take cash.
What's worse is that
Wait, what
I
kind
waited
of
in
place
fucking
doesn't
line.
take cash though?
I
What the
waited
hell?
in fucking
Real.
line. I got there. They made the fucking thing for me, and I hand them the cash. Like, oh, we don't take cash. They're like, oh,
What?
well,
I've
fuck
never
you.
heard
too,
that
Fuck
then,
before.
that. Yeah, fuck you then.
I waited here.
That's disgusting.
That's the first time for me. Normally, it's they don't take card. That's the first
They don't.
time.
Yeah,
I've
they don't
heard
take like very
cash.
specific types of cards or some shit like that. Yeah.
Well, I
So-
have to admit, the reason why it was like there was nobody there
Mm.
is Aiden's spring break was the week before America's spring break,
Mhm.
and he came down, and so I didn't have anything to do. I was like, "Fuck it," and we went the week before spring break, so nobody was fucking there. It was literally no one.
It was pretty great.
So apparently there's I just Amazoned it because I'm super curious. There's like Dippin' Dots frozen ice cream makers that you can order, but they just don't. The only you have to like buy them in store, and like the store like quantities you can only get like not even like a quart worth of them for like $12. So it's so fuck. I don't get why is it so expensive.
I think it's just a manufacturing thing. Like at that point,
Goofy.
It's like
ice
buying-
cream.
Oh, like the brand, the
Mhm.
branding.
yeah.
I hate that.
That's ridiculous. You could like I'm just looking at that going like you could absolutely make like discount Dippin' Dots for like $4. There's no reason that should be that much money. You know what I mean? Like that should be legal. Okay. Well, anyways, getting us into scene. Dot, can you bring us back in and start? You know where did we end off last?
No.
Okay.
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 My memory not good.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Okay, so you do know. When you said no, I didn't know if you meant like no as in you don't want to do it.
No, it's just, I can't remember too good what happened
I
in 2
remember.
weeks.
Okay, Pyro, if you could please.
Alright, do you want to recap or do you want like what was happening last time?
Do it in your own way. Give whatever you can remember.
We went to go see these cool cultists, and they took us down into the dungeon, and they tried to tell me to kill a rabbit, so I refused. And then we blew up their basement twice, and then the cops got called, and then Des face planted right before they showed up, missed, and then some combat ensued. Dot snuck off, I snuck off, and then the cops broke in, and now they're all aiming guns at y'all.
Yeah, that's enough.
Me and Dot are still invisible. I do remember that.
Yes, you guys are still invisible. Yep. Okay, so that's more than enough. I will ask because I don't genuinely recall the turn order for everything, so I'm just gonna do each of you just roll real quick. First roll for gritty, and then just roll for initiative, so that way I can figure out what turn order we're in. But yeah, the police are currently damn, that's a nat. Holy shit, dog. What the fuck?
It's going first.
There's going to be a good session today. Right as I said it, I said it was going to be a good session, and fuck you, fuck you, old buddy.
Jesus
The
Christ.
dice have given, and Aiden shall be sacrificed. Oh, here, let me.
Hey.
There we go. Oh my god, yeah, the dice have chosen. Okay, so that'll actually be the turn order, just because. God motherfucking damn. That is impressive. That is actually impressive. So yeah, Dot's gonna go first. And I need to should be out of turn. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it just came
that's
back.
the old order. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna there we go. Okay. Did it delete your character? Oh shit, Doc, can you drag your character back onto the screen, please? Because apparently it deleted your guy.
They've deleted me.
You no longer, you faded out of existence there for a minute, gamer.
I'm so invisible that
Yeah, you are still invisible though.
I just disappeared.
Not just like fucking coughed and disappeared.
What the? Like with the fucking fade out.
Yeah.
Add turn. Okay, there we go. All right. Then we have Sam, and then we have Signa. Let me just run to the other fucking thing so I can grab you. That. Bonk. Okay.
No, you missed some heckin' good memes.
Oh, really?
Yesterday, the other day. Yeah.
For what?
I just had a playlist of bullshit.
Damn. Let's see who else. Then Aiden. And then I will just grab you, and that'll be the turn for all the police and stuff. So that way we go kind of quickly. Okay. So yeah. Right now we have all of you are just it's a heckin' chonker of a situation here. All kinds of hell have broken loose, but we'll go ahead and let Helios, if you wanna start us off. You're currently invisible next to the stairwell, with the invisible the other guy running up the stairs. Oh wait, we need to get the bot running with some not musical fantasy sci-fi music, please. Thanks.
I'm not in the turn order.
You should be. Yeah, you are. You're third. Oh
No,
wait, what the?
that's
Oh no, it doesn't have. It has you on mine as on the GM overlay, but it does not have you for the. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know they would do that.
I exist only in the board alone.
Okay, well then I will just drag this down, I guess. There we go. Okay. Then I will move that one, I guess. Okay. Well, now your character doesn't exist either, so we'll need that back.
What did you? What happened?
Yeah, we'll need it again.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Well, you're gonna be in the corner just because you're not actually on this floor, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. And actually, you should be last because Des. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's get some nice. Do we want to do old? Are we feeling old RuneScape or are we feeling EVE Online?
Go with Eve Online, why not? We did RuneScape last time.
Okay, so Dot, it is your go.
Alright. I'm gonna use my movement to stay close to the SME, and I'm gonna use all of my action to follow this man.
Okay.
So it looks like I am that man.
You are that man. Okay, fair enough.
If there's any sensor craziness going on.
Okay. So so I guess for your movement, we'll just have whenever he moves, you'll just kind of follow with him and that'll be the turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sam.
Okay, so the situation is that we're all like everyone has like guns pointed at them, right?
Yes, that's correct. So you guys are in the basement right now. There are people above you with guns drawn, like scanning and looking for you.
Okay. Can they see me?
They can see the space, but in between the four pillars.
In between the four pillars, so not where I am, I'm assuming.
Correct. You're like on yeah. Because your position is like what would be directly underneath them.
Right.
Let me see if. Okay, cool. So like they're standing like around this edge here, but they cannot like see into it.
Okay. I'm gonna make like a perception check, see if there's any like possible place to hide or escape that I can see.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh god.
So you take a look around and there's no.
You see a cage.
Well, yeah, you see the cages. You don't really see anything new for after the dust has settled from the surprise explosion caused by the C4 block. So the only exit that you immediately see is the one with the guy running, up the stairwell.
Okay.
I'll count it as a half action. You still have movement.
I still have movement. Okay, I'll try. I'll get behind this pillar. I'll get behind this pillar, and I will put my hands up
Okay.
just in case like someone does come around. But till then, I'll still be trying to look.
Okay. Fair enough. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Des. You are currently laying face flat, or belly flat to the floor in the middle of a giant open hole with bodies and people around you. Des.
Oh no, she passed out.
Oh shit.
She's
Oh,
on the
shit.
floor getting kicked by fucking cultists. She's KO'd.
Okay, well, she's, yeah, I guess that is her turn, then she's just gonna lay there.
Ness is on the floor looking like this.
Let me hop up. She's got that Yamcha pose going on right now. Let me do this. Alright. Pyro, we come to you. You are currently invisible.
I wanna sneak out.
Okay.
I wanna just try it. I wanna peek like around the door and see if there's anybody in the next room first.
Sure.
Sorry.
Well, the reveal area would work. There we go. Okay. So we'll count that as like a half movement since you're not really going a whole mile, but you look in and there you go. Ain't a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
You can leave.
Waltz
Can I-
is on
can I
out of
make
an
it to, like, the
active
door?
situation.
Yeah, we'll count your turn as you get to the door. Do a quick. I'll just say so that we don't have to roll anything. You get to the door and you can hear a lot of conversation and chatter and yelling outside.
Okay.
All right. Adonimus.
The fuck did you call me, you bitch?
Excuse me, Li Xiang.
Bitch.
Excuse me, my good bitch.
All right. Oh shit. Why is that 8? That'd be 9.
Also, sorry. I had to like run for the pizza that I ordered.
And you were not gonna share?
No, sorry.
Fastest
last round I was kind of just surrendering ghosts, so.
Okay.
Hey, Des,
Fair enough.
rolls a d20 for playing dead stuff.
Nah, she's good. She didn't move. She's just kind of laying there.
Damn.
Menacingly.
Menacingly, yeah. All right, so Aiden, you're gonna continue to just stand there with your hands up.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm lying down, but yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second. I want to do this. Okay. So for our characters' turns, the man over here, he's gonna run up the stairs. So Dot, I'm just gonna kind of shift copy and then grab you guys. And I'm gonna just move you over to the little haha funny corner. And let me just click drag. So you're gonna be upstairs next at the start of the next turn with the man upstairs with the soldiers, if you will. That'll be you. For this turn, the preacher kind of gets up and then looks in the direction of the hole, and begins kind of moving around the pillar, and just kind of stares at you, Sam.
I'll just have my hands up, looking at him.
All right, cool. And then let's see, who else do we have here to move? The rest of the kind of like the little like, gatherers. They just kind of they just stop moving and put their hands up as well. They have more or less ceased hostilities, so they do not move. Going into the upstairs though, I'll click and drag. God, I gotta do a lot of movement with this. This is going to be a very, very mobile kind of round phase here. So that's okay. All right, so the Duskwing that is up here immediately moves to the middle of the door and just stands there, kind of facing the open hole, but looking, at the ready. And while this goes on, several of the troopers are going to move, and they start kind of looking at the man that just came up, and they just start, "Sir, get down! Sir, get down! Get down on the ground right now!" Just all kinds of loud noises, and the man immediately, he's gonna throw his hands up and just he goes prone. He starts busting it down. And Dot, back to you.
I'm going to be this man's shadow.
Okay, so are you gonna stay near him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm focusing on being next to him, so if anything senses me, it's gonna be like, oh, it's just him.
Okay. All right. We'll just kind of run through this real quick. Sam, are you still kind of your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll get to Signa. Because there's only really, I'll just say for the sake of kind of moving through this more of as the combat has effectively ended, unless combat continues with our two stealthy lads.
I assume this door over here is also busted in, or is it?
It's not. I mean, it's not busted in, but it's like you can comfortably look through it.
Okay. So it's open, is what you're
Yes,
saying?
it is open. Yeah. The door hasn't been kicked off, but it's
Okay, but the doors are open. That's what my question.
Yes.
Is there a bunch of police outside, or?
Roll for perception. Okay. There should be a way that... Isn't there a way that I can pull specific characters, or specific people to different areas? There's a way I can do that, right?
On Roll20?
Yes.
I
I remember being able to do that somehow.
There's a way to do it. I don't remember. I think it has to do with... There's a way you can drag character icons to different layers, but I don't remember how you do that.
Oh, I knew the layers. Yeah, let me see if I can... City? Okay, that didn't do it. Let's see. Capacity. Okay, so here's what I'll do then instead. Pyro, I will take a screenshot of what you see outside, and then I will just DM that to you. Give me just a
That works.
That'll do.
See, Mr. Pyromaniac. Bonk, bonk. That actually sound? It won't sound. I have to type something to you first. XD. Okay, so you see that outside the door.
Okay.
And that's facing
so-
that side of the building, mind you.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so is that mech on top of that?
Yes, currently stationed,
Okay.
yeah, well and above. Yeah.
Okay. I want to sneak across the street behind the police station.
Yeah, all right. Let's see your roll. I'm gonna I'm gonna. Oh boy. All right.
I am still invisible, so it still has to follow those rules, right?
I'm gonna say
Do you remember them?
it's a yes, but.
kind of like if you trip on a big log and then you hit a bell with your head. You're invisible, but something touched that bell.
Okay, so Pyro, God, I really wish there was a way that I could figure out how to like grab specific players here, because I need to move you into the middle of the street, but like not everybody. Here's what we'll do then. Hide areas. There we go. Alrighty, so we'll just drag everybody up here then. Alrighty. So, Pyro, go ahead and drag your guy to about the middle of the that, like right by the intersection. We'll put you at the intersection.
Oh, I was trying to go like over here.
Oh, that's fine too. You can put your guy there. As soon as you do, several people begin pointing and shouting that they saw something run across the street. But that's about it.
Okay.
You can see about to there. Okay. Aiden is currently surrendering. Man is currently chilling. Dot, let's get back to you then. All right, Dot, you're just hanging out?
I'm this guy's shadow.
Okay.
When they start dragging him away, if they drag him away, I'll be following him.
Wait, hold on. Did my turn just pass? Did you pass over it as I was surrendering? Or...
Yeah, you're still surrendered, correct?
Are they, from my perspective, do they all look distracted?
Yes, they're all currently going towards to engage the man that's... There's only one guy that's currently, like,
I'm
over...
gonna quickly slap together another bomb.
Sure. I'm gonna need you to roll for, like, subtlety. Because you're, again, you're building this indirect view of someone again.
Yeah, I thought they were busy or something.
4 of them are. There's a 5th who's staying at the hole.
Yeah, I'll roll for subtlety.
Yeah, you meant... I don't... You have another C4 bomb on in your person now.
Like, rip out a roll of duct tape and some more C4. It's like... Start wrapping it around like crazy. He just looks up for all of a second and like, what? What's that fucking noise down there? Nothing!
Alright, so these guys are going to come up and begin to just surround the guy and grab him. First guy's going to just kind of lock him up, and the other guys are going to be kind of setting up. Let me... Yeah, alright. Dot, I need you to roll for stealth.
I'd be able to use my act unseen and unheard, right?
Can you read that for me?
The unseen and unheard.
Hold
on, let me get somewhere, do something without detection.
Yeah, okay.
Or do something without being detected, but not necessarily with speed. Hide, sneak, or move quietly, infiltrate a facility while avoiding security, patrols, or cameras.
Is that a passive or an active ability?
It is the same thing that Aiden just used, the Inventor Create skill. It is a skill.
Okay, so it's a skill. Okay. Shit, I don't know if skills are...
It's a trigger, yeah.
It's a trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, you're for the first guy that's over here, he's gonna try and start fanning, like reaching his hand around. And you're gonna just kind of sidestep.
So I'll be back.
Alright. Which direction do you want to move?
What's up? I wasn't able to hear you.
So the guy that's directly north of you is gonna reach out around the guy to just kind of feel, but you notice he's doing this and you're gonna sidestep. Which direction do you want to go?
I'm gonna sidestep, sort of parallel with the guy.
Okay. So he's gonna move in, and we're gonna have your guy move up a bit. But again, he's fanning around him, but he doesn't see anything. While this goes on,
use the act unseen and unheard roll or what?
Sorry.
Do I do the roll?
No, you're good. If it's a skill, then you passed it, or it's like a you said it's a trigger, correct?
Yes, but again, like Aiden, it's Aiden's inventor create skill trigger.
That's where I'm kind of struggling to understand whether or not if it's a trigger, it's automatically activated. Yeah.
It
No,
activates
that's
when
a
you roll.
+2.
Yeah,
So, one more time.
it activates when you roll it.
Oh, okay. So then,
Yeah.
Just adds a bonus to whatever you're trying to do.
It would be a 12 instead of a normal 10.
okay,
if
so
I
then,
wouldn't roll
yeah,
anything.
you're good. Okay. So as that happens, the first guy's gonna reach out, and then the two guys next to him are gonna head downstairs, and they're gonna everyone that's downstairs. Obviously, you guys hear the chunk footsteps, but the mech is still more or less blocking the entire door. So we'll head downstairs here real fast. Bonk. The two guards are going to come down here, and is anyone doing anything? Because at this point, these guys are going to be coming in to start handing out some shiny metal bracelets.
If I move, I'm dead, so I'm not gonna do nothing.
Damn.
Okay, Aiden.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Are all 4 of them coming down, or just those?
Just
2?
these two. There's a third guy still kind of overwatching, though he's having a bit difficulty with visually seeing things.
I will bide my time.
Okay. So everyone downstairs is going to get arrested, and all of you will be kind of corralled towards the stairs is what I'll say, or what I'll use here. So bonk, bonk.
Oh,
Bonk.
I'm gonna set the trigger for my bomb to be in my I'm trying to think of it. Hold on.
Okay.
My data plating.
You're sorry?
It's basically just the heads up display.
Oh, okay. So you'll be able to just immediately activate it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I learned from my mistakes, guys.
All right, so everyone's gonna be held down there. We'll move back up to the inside of the church. So this guy has been restrained and put into a corner with one guy watching him. This will be interesting here because now we have... All right, Pyro, we'll come back to you for half a second here. What do you want to do? Oh, is Pyro still away?
How the fuck? Yeah, he's
Okay.
excuse me. He's putting away groceries.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was an undeveloped planet. Why do they all have mechs?
You guys went to the capital.
Oh,
Yeah.
that explains a lot.
And then you haha funnied their religious site, and yeah.
I'm going to jail for very long. I'm going to a black site. I'm not coming back.
So,
Oh
Dot.
no.
I think that means we're gonna get executed.
Oh, you wish death was that easy here. Alrighty. Dot, we're gonna can you roll a perception check for me real quick?
All right. 15.
Okay. So one guy's gonna hold, this guy more or less hostage, and the mech, as well as several, the guards are gonna just start kind of posting up at the entrance. And they are going to wait. But we'll just kind of keep circling back to you as Pyro's kind of currently disposed of. Actually, this would be a really good opportunity.
If you're gonna follow this guy, then I'm this guy's shadow now.
All right. I mean, feel free to move your character. He's just gonna kind of go here.
I'm like a spirit passing a curse on to another person.
Go ahead and roll for the detection.
Another 12.
God damn. All right. Baba Booey homeboy over here is going to pull out a grenade-shaped device and just throw it right up, like right next to both of you.
I see. Hmm.
Would you like to do anything?
You know what? I'm gonna look at the wall and cover my ears.
All right, so as you do that, there is a extremely
Cowabunga, baby.
there's an extremely loud and deafening bang as like the entire corner that you guys are currently you are currently inhabiting just turns into a white, like it's like you just like threw your face into like a nice powdery snow. It's bright, it's ringing, though that's probably the tinnitus now that you've inherited, and the world is kind of just, it's bright for a second. You do not take any damage, but you do go prone, and that prone does make a noise.
Yeah, and so does the explosion noise. I think it's gonna be muffled by the big bang.
That is correct. But several of the guards are going to begin pouring in from the outside, inside. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Now I gotta manually move all these goobers. So the mech is gonna move slightly back a bit, and you're going to see several more guards start to kind of filter in. All of them continuing to yell, "Sir, get down," or some variants of just, you know, stop resisting, basically.
There's so many.
I'll go ahead and say at this time, back downstairs. While all this is going on, everyone that's currently downstairs, will go ahead and move all of you guys upstairs. Honk, and put you guys over here in the corner. Is everyone that's currently still surrendering, or is there any action that you guys are taking?
Still
I'm still surrendering as well.
Okay.
I wish to. I mean, are there like? Oh wait, no, the guards are staring at us.
Yes.
Never mind.
Okay. All right. Dot, are you doing anything, or are you just currently prone?
I'm going to roll underneath this thing
All right.
stealthily.
Stealthily. Respectful Riz.
Gotta make sure that they don't touch me.
All right, so they're gonna file into the room, and, you know, just kind of look in the area. Matt goes back to his spot.
Ghost on Skilla. How well defended would you say these wooden benches are? Like, could they take the blast of a block of C4?
They take the. There's. I'll let you roll for that one, since this is more of a sturdy check. I'll let you check. Take a roll.
Knowledge bench.
It's
yeah,
looking.
It'll hold.
Looking wood. It's looking like a whole lot of wood.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll hold. Knowledge bench. Yeah.
So, as this is going on, the preacher is going to kind of get up and walk over, and Sam, he's gonna grab you by the shoulder firmly, and as he does this, he kind of pulls out the blaster that he has and basically just puts it to your back, and through extremely broken. I mean, again, this, you guys have been shooting this thing rather comfortably, so the nice elegant white that the Duskwing had originally been painted on has, you know, there's blotches of oil leaking, the beautiful sash that he has is more or less singed and frayed, and over these really like broken and cracked speakers, he goes, "Now I know one of y'all is still in here. Come out, or this man gets it. I'll get you to the count of 5."
I look over to the police and I say, "Are you guys okay with this? Are you corrupt too? Is this how this works?"
Des wants to look at the police officer at her and say, "Stop staring at me."
Yeah.
And then she will proceed to have a no blinking contest with him.
Okay. So Aiden, for your character, the officer does not respond behind the mask, and Des, you can fight for it, but you can't see anything beyond the mask that the man currently has over his face.
It's okay, I know I'm winning anyway.
Is Pyro back? Okay, Pyro is still currently vibing. Dot, your move.
I'm going to be as silent as possible because I am in a blob of life forms right now.
All right, fair enough. Over a very distorted speaker, the man goes, 4!
Dot, do you have data plating? If you do, we can communicate.
What's a data plating?
Excuse me?
Cool.
You guys are
I have
mitigating?
data plating. Oh wait, that's not allowed.
I just have
Well,
activate self.
Are we alert? Are we alert? Are we alert?
Yo, Ghost, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fucking turn right to where he's pointing the gun at me, and I'm just gonna stare him dead in the face.
Okay, so
Keep the gun.
you turn around. I mean, the barrel of the gun is now pointed square at your chest as you look at this this mech.
Just starts sloppily sucking on the gun. Intimidation tactics.
Yeah, bet.
Do the thing Kirby did with someone's hand, but to a gun.
The preacher speaks up again. 3. Sam, you hear audible whirling as the autocannon begins to prime and load.
Des is
Okay.
going to proceed to imitate that sound with her mouth.
Hey, Ghost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna waddle on over there if I can. Is the cop gonna stop me, or
Explain. Well, what is your action?
I'm walking over to the neck? Unless the cop stops.
The
me, in
cop,
which case-
yeah, the cop immediately grabs you and like pushes you to the floor. Do you want to try and resist that push, or?
I'm gonna resist the push to the floor.
Okay. I will need you to just roll a 1d20.
Can I add show off to that? I'm gonna make a big like fucking stance out of it. I'm gonna go rock stance and say fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck
All right.
you, no push.
So.
Fuck you, no push.
So as you get into the, you move like about here. The guy is currently engaged, is grappled with you. The other guard is just gonna full like linebacker tackle you.
I go into a deeper rock
roll.
stance.
Yeah, roll for rock stance.
Deeper rock stance. Fuck you, no push.
So, all right. So you get into rock stance. The first guy is like holding you. The other guy like throws himself, but it's like a 120-pound something man trying to move the mountain from Game of Thrones. He kind of just throws himself. It's like a rain against a wall and just slumps to the ground, kind of like prone now, falling to himself. This extra noise does alert the guys that are over here, and they do kind of come over to begin assisting essentially.
I'm gonna, and now in like a horror movie, I just rotate without moving my feet to look at the fucker over here, and I say to the priest, "Hey, You want to see something pretty cool? And I'm gonna threaten didn't work at all. Fuck.
Yeah, we'll stop there. 1. And Sam, in the half second that you hear him say this, everything suddenly goes black. I need you to roll for me a 1d3 and then how can we do this here? I need you to message me the roll. So if you need to pull out like Google Chrome or something like that and do like a 1d3.
A 1d3 or a 1d4?
Correct. 1d3.
Okay.
While he's doing that,
Do you want me to take a screenshot of it?
you could just DM it to me. Either way works. Okay, so Sam gets blasted across the space in between the where the preacher was and where the table now is, and just, I mean, there is a sizable hole in his chest. The table you just boom, and the space between Sam and the back of this table is just, the whole left side of it becomes this red mist and paste, and Sam is sent flying into the table and is just critically hit. The mech walks over now and grabs Des and goes, "We'll do this day in a day, son! Where are you?" And the guards continue to kind of move over.
Minute.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
While I watch him, like, come towards me,
Mm-hmm.
can I act unseen or unheard and move out of his way?
You are in clear line of sight of several people.
Okay, but not from him. Like, he's not looking at me.
He was
wasn't
walking
looking at
towards
me.
you.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like once I would have seen him shoot my friend in the face, I would have been like, "Hey, yo."
Do you have a stealth suit?
What the hell is that? All right, we're just gonna. You know what? All right, I guess I'm getting fucking grappled. Grappled.
Dot, I need you to roll for another round of stealth check, please.
11.
11. Okay, so in this case, the guards finally like kick and feel something underneath the benches, and they start reaching around, and you can feel hands touching you. There's a lot of commotion in the ocean about this.
What's
I'm
that?
gonna make-
That's my penis.
I'm back.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay,
What?
Pyro's back.
Oh, like, I'm gonna make it so that they're kicking each other.
Okay.
So when one of them kicks, I'm gonna like lightly tap the other guy's boot, and then when the other one kicks, I'm gonna lightly tap the other guy's boot, as if they're kicking each other.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. He grabs. So he's got Des, and he just goes 4.
Wait. Can we start at 3? Because honestly, I'm really tired.
Des, you
And
automatically hear the gun whirling and clicking. Aiden,
Yeah,
your go.
my dear freaks.
You are currently being grappled, so if you want to disengage, you'll have to get through the guy that is currently holding you. The other guy is still kind of like, he's like aggressively holding your ankle.
I stare at them and I say, "Gentlemen, currently there are 2 of you attempting to take me down. Would you like to see what an explosive does to your face when you're this close to me? Why is it getting lower?"
The threat does work, and they just try and, like, the first guy is gonna try and the guy on the ground is gonna continue to hold your ankle. The other guy like tries to like grab your wrists, but like he isn't like hugging you anymore. And Dot, we'll do Dot, and then I'm gonna come back to you, Pyro. They do feel you. A guy is starting to kind of reach for another flashy bang bang in his pocket.
All right, I'm gonna try and wiggle towards out this way, and stand up next to the wall.
I'll need you to roll. Hang on, because I believe that's gonna proc. Yeah. The guy that is closest to you does fully. He's like he grabs you now. You're invisible. No damage is taken, but he's got a hold of something that's meaty. While you process that, Pyro, you are currently outside, and several people have just rushed in. You've heard you've heard a very distinct gunshot, and you can hear a countdown timer from the broken speakers of what sounds like the preacher. You have been spotted, or at least let me rephrase it. You haven't been directly spotted, but people know something's out here with them.
Can I do this?
I wish that wasn't so painful.
Why is it white?
Okay, during your turn, you gain the following benefits: entering the line of sight of hostile characters or moving forward. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Is that a mech thing?
It says talent.
Yeah, it's a mech thing.
That's
sorry.
a mech thing. Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Prowling. So no, you cannot. You are hidden, but you are currently detected, or like you've been noticed.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is being grappled a hostile action?
Yes.
All right. Just
Yeah. Save it. Yeah. All right. So you're just gonna move over there, Pyro?
Well, I want to work my way towards the ship.
Okay. Here, let me. Hang on a sec. Move that guy because there's no people right now. There we go. Okay. Do it like that. Okay. So we'll leave you there, and we'll come back to the madness currently ensuing. All right, Dot, what are you gonna do?
I am quickly looking at the grapple stuff really quick.
Okay.
Can I try to break out of the grapple? Or does that have to be a skill?
No, it would be an action, but mind you, there is a gun currently to your chest.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna shoot me anyway, like,
Fair.
might as well try.
Fair enough. And then
What do I
so
roll?
we'll go Dot, then Des, and then Aiden.
I know what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm gonna attempt to break free while grabbing someone else's hand, so it makes it feel like he's grabbing his friend's hand and or leg.
In front of
Sure,
everybody
regular-
else.
Just a regular old meet cute.
I mean, when you say in front of everybody else, it's not in front of everybody else because I am still invisible. They're gonna feel each other.
I want to say yes. It's a yes, but because they know that there's something invisible, and they're looking at the man who is currently grabbing a hold of something invisible, if that makes sense.
That's why I'm slipping out while putting someone else's leg in.
All right. So let's have a roll for it, because there's gonna be a bit of a deception that's gonna need to be held here.
By the power of infinite powers, give me the good roll. No, that's a natural
Holy
one.
shit!
All right. So
I end up giving him a nice little handshake,
you
I think
well.
the dice have had enough of your shit.
So the guards go up, and in your attempt to pull the man, he has you by the hand. So you kind of grasp his other hand like you're doing like a medieval like a Roman handshake. And you embrace him.
Yeah, let me give him a hug.
You hug him.
That's actually a good thing.
You and
now
me,
that I think about
brother.
it.
So in this case, I'll just kind of do it like that, and the guards are now just like holding you. They don't know it's you. They just have this being that clearly has like the space of a person.
Cool. So where are they keeping their shiny flashbangs on them?
Not within reach. You're currently in grapple by three different individuals. They continue to shout, "Stop resisting!"
I'll find them. Don't worry, I'll find the flashy boo boo.
All right, now we're gonna move to Des.
Woo!
So you do want to try and struggle out of the preacher's grasp.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have you roll for it.
All right.
Get a natural 20. Let's do it.
Just a
Before I-
1d20.
Before I do that, though.
Mhm.
So the pilot gear is only when you're in the mech?
No, pilot
is
gear
that
is stuff
what's
on your
on?
person.
Oh, in that case. Can I stim myself and give myself the juice? The juice!
Can you give me the description for the juice? The Zaza?
Yes. How do I copy and paste the way that Pyro did?
That's a good question. Pyro?
Huh?
How did you post the rank 1 prowl ability?
I clicked the thing.
Yeah, but what's
He put it on his, I think.
Yeah, it's in my
Okay.
talents thing. So you can click like the rank 1 or rank 2, and it'll put it out there.
You just click and drag it, Tess?
Oh.
Is she
I
talking
put-
about gear, or is
Yeah,
she talking?
it's the juice.
Pilot gear doesn't have a thing for that.
Just I mean, if you just want to read it, that's fine.
I'll do my best to copy and paste
Oh,
it.
he got
Voice
it.
actor.
What?
Aiden's got us. Heightened senses and alertness, reduces fatigue and shortened reaction times. Juice occasionally provokes rage in some users. So we'll have you roll a D100 for the rage, and then we'll have you roll to resist the grapple with advantage for the Zaza.
What? Repeat all of that.
Okay, so there's gonna be 2 rolls. The
Okay.
first one is to see if you are provoked by the rage.
Okay.
The second one will be with advantage, and then that is to try and break free from the preacher's grapple.
I wanna break free. Let me break free.
Okay, so you're good there. So no rage.
Damn it. Fuck!
And you do not break. Well, roll again because we have to see if there's an advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had advantage. Fuck!
So, you do not. Alrighty. Aiden, Hulkman,
Yo,
your go.
yo. Listen, coppers. You should join my side.
Jesus Christ.
We're doing the right thing here. They're trying to kill innocent people. Are you really okay with that? Are you sure you're okay with it? You should join us. Fight for
Did
your
you
freedom.
say we're trying to kill innocent people?
Oh,
Or did
yeah.
you say? Or
Yeah,
did you
sorry.
say?
We're only trying to kill innocent people. Why don't you guys join us?
You should join the cause, brother.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a D100 for twice.
All right, you got it.
And it's gonna be with disadvantage on this one. On God?
Dude, what the
What the fuck?
Join me, the dark side, you fools!
Holy shit.
So that's for the
Paid
first
his
guy.
defense in court.
Give me the second guy.
He only wanted to blow us up out of his own self-defense.
Okay, so I'll let you pick which guy like stagger. You stagger one of these 2 guys. I'll let you pick.
I'm gonna go for the guy that went for the full tackle on me.
Okay, so the guy currently prone on the floor.
I'm gonna go with the guy that's not prone.
Okay. All right. So here, I'll make it a bit easier to. So that's the guy prone, the guy that's currently like grappled with you. So, yeah, your words pierce deep into the heart of this man, and he kind of backs up and like, he kind of just like looks at his hands for a second, and just kind of, you are currently ungrappled. We're gonna go. All right, so
is Kip just fucking dead? Like, I came back to like a weird spot of just him turning into mush.
Kip is.
Oh yeah, by the way, I do actually have to go now, so just give me like an update if I'm dead or not by the end of this session.
That's fair. I got you, Kip. That's fine. That actually kind of worked out that you got plastered against the the chapel then. All right, thanks, Kip.
I'll see you guys in like 2 weeks, I guess, maybe with a new character.
I hope to
I'll
see you
then.
sooner than that. Fuck.
See you tomorrow, gamer.
All right,
That
bet.
Riz.
Alright, I gotta go.
Later.
Not Riz. Gamer.
Gamer. Okay, so we'll speed this up here. These three guys are gonna come. Des, how healthy are you?
Dude, I'm so fucking scrawny. Please
So-
have mercy on my soul.
So as is with Kip, Des, one moment you're standing, the next you're currently lying against a wall. You don't know what happened. You blinked and suddenly the wind was knocked out of your chest, but that's more because there's a hole about the size of a tennis ball in your chest. And I need you to also roll a 1d3 for me real quick and then PM that number to me. The back
Wait,
of
what?
the church is now splattered in viscous red as the loud bang rings out again inside the church.
Dude, that's fucking badass. If I actually did die, that's a way to go. Oh wait, you told me to roll that and then PM me?
Yeah,
the
like through
number?
Google, or if you can PM it to me through Roll20. It's your down and out state.
Yeah.
But
So how do I just make it so that only you can see it?
well, that's why I was saying, like, if you can do it through Google or something like that. I don't know how to do it.
There's
through
a way to GM roll. I just don't remember how to.
Yeah, I want to give the player the luxury of rolling how many turns they have until they bleed out.
Alright, bet. I'll do that then.
This is gonna get a 1.
Dude,
Well, if
that would be
Aiden
so
just-
fucking funny.
If Aiden just 99'd, the RNG gods are clearly playing a little funny haha today.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the one. Please PM it to me. Okay. So there's currently, Dot is currently entangled by several people. Aiden is just verbally swinging at people. Kip is currently dying in a pool of his own blood. Des is currently dying in a pool of her own blood. Let's go on back outside to Pyro, as we still have the officers' turns, and they need to do a funny thing called spin the fuck around and block the fucking way. And we're gonna just kind of go ahead and do something like this. And mind you, Pyro, you are still invisible. They do not know where you are, but you do hear a second very loud gunshot go off in the church, and the officers are currently like aggressively looking, with a few kind of making their way to head into the church following the very loud explosion. What do you like to know? I'll need you to roll for some stealth, my man. All right, yeah, you make it across the street, no problem. Alrighty, so we'll go here. Dot, you are currently being pinned by 4 burly men. What do you like to do?
If I can fill around for someone invisible, I'm gonna fill around for all of their pins.
Okay, roll for. I'm gonna need you to roll for dexterity here. How many are you reaching for?
I'm gonna grab as many as I can. I'm shutting my eyes, and well, hearing can be remade some way somehow.
That's gonna have
17.
you grab 17 pins.
All right, so in the struggle, again, you are still invisible, but the guy that is currently to your right, you do manage to reach around, and like in your thrashing, you manage to grab one of the pins on his bandolier, and all of you, there's a very loud flash, bang, pop, and boom, are concussed and on the ground again as another flash grenade goes off and just deafens all of you. Dot, I'm going to need you to roll a D100 as this is your second flashbang that you've just eaten more or less point blank.
80.
All right, and you managed to stay. These guys kind of wince and they're down, but you're not nearly as concussed as it would be if you'd taken 2 point blank ones. You're doing a lot better than someone who would have taken 2 flash grenades to the face. But you're also still pinned amongst the bodies of lads. With that, the mech is gonna walk up to you now, Aiden, and he's going to try and grapple you.
Try.
Correct.
Aiden kills the mech.
Stone stance. Fuck you, no push.
Yeah, let's have you roll that stone stance. Okay, he does manage to grab your shoulder, and once again, there's now a barrel stuffed against your chest.
Yeah, figures. Sounds about right.
Let me... The soldiers are going to be heading over to each of the currently downed characters, and you guys hear a very audible as the 2 soldiers begin just spraying this like foam-like substance into the cavities of both Sam and Des. The preacher is gonna look he's gonna kind of get down to your level, Aiden, and he's just gonna go 2.
I see. Then there is but one option left for me. I shout to the world, surely the rest of you also know the folly of this man as he blindly guides you. Look at your ally. He himself has realized what is going on. Are you too blind to see? Join me, gentlemen, in the revolution. We shall create a better world together. That didn't work.
Does not work this time. We'll get back to your summary execution here in a second. Pyro.
Yeah.
You made it across the street.
Is there like a back door to this factory?
Just this front door over here. By the
Okay.
giant 3-story mech.
I'm just gonna go around the back.
Should have taken the D100 to see if I could try and convince them.
Alright, hang on a sec.
I have a question,
Yeah.
real quick.
What's your
a way to
question,
end the
soldier?
A grapple ends when either character breaks agency, such as if they are knocked back by another effect. Did the
Correct.
concussion break grapple?
Yes.
Now we're just in a
It's
We're in a
it's
puddle
just
of
a
people.
pile of it's a pile of lads.
puddle.
Yes. It's a pile of lads. Alrighty, hang on a sec.
Aiden, you can break the grapple agency with your concussion ability.
That's true.
So, which direction are you heading towards, Pyro?
I'm heading towards the ship.
Okay. I'll just reveal the area then. Make that easier.
No, it's in another mech.
Indeed it is. So, go ahead and roll for another round of stealth, because you've got at least, what, you got... Yeah, what the fuck?
You can't stop me!
What the fuck? Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't stop the lad. Jesus Christ, so put you right about there, then. And we'll keep this little party going. Dot, you're currently amongst a body of boys.
Hold on, I'm relogging into Roll20 because it glitched out.
It's all good.
All right. So I am going to zoom. Alright, here. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to. What does it take to stand up again?
It's gonna take a half action.
Have action. All right, then yes, I will stand up.
Okay.
And then use my movements to navigate over here, away from the people, and then I'm going to take a quick action to hide.
Well, I believe you're still invisible. I mean, you're still good.
But
there.
I'm taking the hide action itself specifically because its ability to obscure the position of your, become hidden and unable to be identified, precisely located, or be targeted by an attack or hostile actions.
Okay. You'll sit in the corner. All right, Aiden. Not saying this is your last turn, but make it count.
All right. I got one thing left.
Kill the bunny fucker.
I think I missed that part of the session, but
Yeah. That wasn't
hey,
in the
Priest
anime.
Man, you want to see something pretty cool? And I'm gonna do that as a threaten, because it's a callback. It's a callback.
It has no effect.
Oh wow, man has balls of steel. Anyways,
Oof. What the fuck is that roll? Like, if you hover over it, what the fuck is all that? D20CS0 CF0 plus 0 D26K. What the fuck is that math? Anyways.
it's basically just how it displays the
Spaghetti
roll.
code.
Okay, so is that blow something up skill check? Yeah, so what, you're detonating, you tried to detonate the thing in your pocket? The
Yeah, from
C4
my-
block?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
strapped to my chest, pointing it right at him. It's a claymore. That's what it is.
Well, so yeah, you try and activate the claymore and you hear an audible
What? Oh, cool. Well, let's just hope he points the gun at the big bomb on my chest.
And with that, Aiden, all of a sudden, you suddenly feel your body get flung across the room with a giant fuck-all hole in your chest. I need you to also roll a 1d3 for me as another audible BANG! And you are sent. The back of this church, let me tell you, it was a nice, like, stone, concrete, marble. Nah, it's red this evening.
Wait, a D3? Okay.
Yes, 1d3.
Okay.
It's all good. Well, Aiden lets me know how much he's got left to live. We'll hop back to Pyro. Would you? How would you like to proceed, friend?
So the hangar's that next building over, right?
It is this
Behind
guy
the-
right here.
Yeah.
It's the not Terran starport.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna try and sneak over.
Okay.
Sneak
Let's have
inside.
you roll a sneak check. Aiden, very nice. I have received it.
It's a
Oh,
9.
16, right.
Okay, so you are spotted by the dusk or the mech. Again, it does not know exactly where you are.
Oh.
It just knows in this area there was
is
something.
somebody.
Yeah, there was something that was not supposed to be here. You're moving towards those people.
Moving towards the the port.
Okay, so let me describe the port to you just so that way you have a better understanding of the entrance, exits, and where everything is located. So, over here is your front door. It is very similar to what you're seeing just kind of on the screen. The ship is parked on top of the spaceport with the control tower kind of connected to it. And the insides are nothing too fundamentally crazy. There is a simple steel door at the front. And then as you guys had come in, it's more or less just a giant glorified stairwell with different checkpoints throughout for either receiving, unloading, and docking and things like that.
Okay.
But again, everyone is aware of everything. So we'll move these guys over. Just the generic pack of goons kind of coming this way. Alrighty. Moving back inside as the rest of this is gone. The guard that had really thought about it is gonna quickly hurry over to you, Aiden, and or excuse me, Li Jiang, and as you were kind of just just wheezing and gasping for just another couple breaths of air for as long as you can be, the man runs over and quickly pulls out this it almost looks like a can of spray paint, but he flips the spoon on it, and you quickly hear just and the again the baseball sized hole that is in your chest, you feel it begin to quickly fill, and you can't breathe well. You're missing a lung and a half, but you at least feel a semblance of whole as your body continues to kind of stabilize at least. But
is this the one I converted?
yes.
I whisper to him, "Uncuff me."
What did you say? Sorry.
Uncuff me. I whisper to him.
You'll need to roll another D100.
Get 100. Do it.
He just kind of quietly grasps your hands and shakes his head and puts you. He just, not now, son, not now. Just take it easy.
He caresses your cheek. I'm sorry.
He's just gonna he's just gonna kind of hold you. He's holding
you close.
Yeah, he's not holding you forcefully, but he's got your hands. He's just trying to soothe you, if that makes sense.
Y'all are nut to butt.
With that, the ragged. Oh, here, the destroyed preacher is going to continue to march over to the space that had the Invisible Boys wrestling hour in this area. Dot, what would you like to do?
How far can we walk again?
30 feet.
30
without taking an extra action. Assuming you do not walk into anybody. Currently, the 4 people around you are prone. And going over any
Don jumps back in the pit.
any terrain or anything would be considered a difficult terrain check. So that would be the benches or the fucked up door, or trying to scale over the mech it'd be a difficult terrain and a stealth check, since you'd have to get through the prow.
So I'd get up to around here with the normal one, right?
Correct.
And then with a boost and a possible lucky, I can probably get over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay.
So it's the stealth, right?
Yeah. So you'll make your first move. So you'll get to the mech, and then you'll need to pass a difficult terrain check to get to climb over him, and then we're gonna need 3. We're gonna need the stealth of just making sure you don't make any noise going over. Difficult terrain because you're climbing over a guy, and then just the stealth and difficult terrain. Yeah, that should work.
Let's go with the stealth first. Come on, power. Hold on.
Power,
check
Don,
it.
do it.
Power.
Where's? All right, so let's go. That's a 10. Ah!
Okay, so that's for the stealth. Survey says no. You are immediately grabbed by the mech.
Incorrect. I am still hidden.
You were hidden. No, you're still invisible, but he's grabbed you.
Grapple is a form of attack and hostile action.
You're climbing onto him.
I have mag clamps. Oh, I forgot. I have mag clamps.
You're physically climbing onto him. He's grabbed you. I mean,
They
they
still
know
has-
you're there.
no,
He's
no.
grabbed you.
Yeah, you still got a 50% chance to miss.
Yep, you have a 50% chance to miss. Let's go. Come on.
Come on, you gotta crank out that D100 or 20.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Let the stealth boy escape. Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Never mind.
He's got you.
Fuck. Yeah, he got your ass.
He's got you.
He got you.
Alright.
He's got you.
I was really hoping for like a critical one and Dot just like pole vaults over him and out the front door. Like
You are currently being held. You are in grapple. He's got you.
Alright. Hit the good. No, I can't hit the gritty. I'm grappled. No.
So, everyone is just going to begin kind of converging on you now, Dot, because
Even better.
I don't even know if there's a crush action, but the mech is going to start squeezing you, basically, just trying to squeeze the life out of you, the Jesus out of you. Let's have you roll a.
the holy rabbit spirit.
Let's have you roll a 1d20, just to see if you can just resist the crush.
15.
And yeah, so you're still grappled, but the crush has no effect on your sturdy bones. You drink your milk.
Of course. I'm a doctor after all.
All right, back over to the escapee. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna walk in the front door of the spaceport.
So you get to the front door and it's locked. The doors are shuttered and barred.
Fuck.
Yeah, after the gunshots, everything kind of got locked down.
Is our ship on the top?
The
of it,
very
like-
top, yes.
I'm gonna start climbing.
Yeah, all right. So you got to get up three sets of or 3 floors. There's the word I'm looking for.
What's the DC check for?
It's just gonna be a
success?
1d20 for each level.
That's a 5. I have no upper arm strength.
So you start trying to climb it. Do you even have mag clamps?
No.
Okay.
I was just trying.
So
to
you
fucking-
start trying to you kind of muscle you under your breath you muffle parkour, and you make a jump, and you immediately an audible thud is heard like right at the base again. No damage is inflicted, but they hear you again. I'm gonna need you to roll for some stealth at least twice. Okay. Let's see. Wow, holy shit. Okay. So the guy that's furthest from you has no idea. He knows there was a noise that was heard. Hang on, I need to turn down the bar.
He's half deaf.
He heard the thump, but he didn't see the dust. The guy to your immediate left knows exactly where you fell. He's gonna whip out the metal bracelets, and he's gonna start kind of walking towards the cloud of dust that kind of settled around you. He does not see you, but I'm going to give you a chance to try and move.
I would refuse to move. I have an idea. It's a gamble.
Okay, all right. You go ahead then. I'm gonna go ahead and say
I whisper very softly into his ear. Don't try and take me. I'm your god. If you take me in, they'll kill me.
Roll for the Riz. We'll do a D100.
Oh, D100.
Yes.
Okay. 84.
The man is surprised.
Oh my God.
The man's gonna back up, and again, just like with Aiden, he's just gonna kind of like, he's gonna start looking around, surprised that he was not expecting to hear noise that close to his ear.
Just hot breath in his ear.
Okay, on to Dot. Fighters. Dot, you're currently being bear hugged by a giant mechanized suit of armor and skin.
Oh, skin.
Well, it's a combination, flesh and skin, on the inside.
This is more like a what's it called? It's not a mech, more like a what's it called? I forget.
Like power armor.
Yeah, power armor type deal.
I mean, technically speaking, suit or size 1 suits are more or less power armor.
Can I attempt to break out?
Yeah.
I will attempt to break out.
Okay.
I'm saying it's assuming 1d20.
Yes, sir.
17.
You break out.
I'm booking it.
You'll still have to try and clamber over the mech who is blocking the whole door.
I'm gonna use my mag clamps to an advantage there. I'm gonna use them.
Okay, go for it.
Man, he's too big.
So you start trying to kind of climb up the man, but in this case, you are gonna hit the gritty and slam it to the ground proned. You're invisible, but you're proned.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick action to hide.
All right.
I'm going to use this as much as I can.
You're fucking fighting. I'll give you that.
I'm gonna be a little rat, a little weasel, if you will.
So with that, both turns done. Let me, first guy here, second guy here. Yeah. So, the mech on the right is going to bring his hand down, trying to sweep in front of him. He knows that there was a noise of the attempt, and he's gonna kind of just reach. You are close. So he bumps into you, and he's gonna try and grapple with you again.
Attempt, so have 50% chance.
Sorry?
50% chance that he misses.
You want to roll for that?
Nah, you're playing as this character. Oh.
Okay. 19 or 18 excuse me. So he's gonna grab you, and you're regrappled and proned. The preacher behind you is going to basically barrel stuff your back with his autocannon.
His cock out.
So, you're
Still
gonna
need
just
the
hear
half miss
what?
because I'm invisible.
He's pinning. He's got you by the. He's got something.
Yep, but invisibility still has the half action. Yeah, there's something there, but you might miss, my friend. Is the thing.
Yes.
It's yeah. Yes, but it's not a ranged shot, if that makes sense.
Still miss, even close ranged with invisibility.
It counts for melee as well.
Okay.
And that's
All right.
And
All right.
grapple is a melee.
So he's gonna put the barrel of the cannon directly onto the meaty thing, or the thing that the other mech is currently holding. All right. Nat 20. Does that hit?
Sure.
There's another audible bang, and the invisibility finally wears. As Dot once again. Now this time, you just feel like your stomach just is emptied. You can't feel anything below your waist, and you are laying, inches or feet from salvation. Bonk.
Look away from me.
And then there was one. Pyro, what would you like to do?
I'm still invisible, So
Currently invisible. There is a crowd of people with 2 mechs currently aware of your general area.
I'm calling in the McDonald's death squads to my location.
Okay. Is that an actual ability that you've come up with, or is that just we're gonna roll for it and see what happens?
Well, there's a scanner on the ice cream machine that registers your ID. So.
All right, yeah.
I'm not a registered employee anymore, but I'm still a wanted fugitive by him, so I'm gonna scan my ID.
Sure, we'll take a half action to scan your ID. You hear an audible beep, and like a red light flashes on the ice cream machine. Everyone now is aware of your general well, they're more aware of your location because of the beep.
And I say, if you don't let me leave now, the McDonald's death squads will wipe y'all out.
Yeah, roll. Let's do a roll.
What the fuck is a McDonald's?
All right, so
They
the
will
first guy.
wipe you out.
So the first guy you convince. You still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more plus the max. Okay, so.
What is that? I don't know how many.
We'll just take it from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you stop at 57. So 2 of them back off. So the guy that you had initially stuck, he's still good. 2 of them back off. You still have the 3 closest to you, and the mechs just don't hear you. They're too far away.
I reveal.
Okay.
I go uncloaked and I show my
Gaze
McDonald's
upon my
ID.
godly form.
My McDonald's ID strip on my arm.
All right. Do you want to try and resist the tackles that are about to incur, or are you good just to let God take his way?
I have put both my hands in the air and just hope.
All right. So, you raise your hands in the air, and as you look up to the stars above, the world goes quickly black as you see a very sturdy-looking baton come down across your head, and you are knocked unconscious.
I'll take it.
Oh my goodness. All right, give me just a second here. Yes. And the world goes dark. We will take a quick, let's do a 5-minute break here so everyone can kind of get up and stretch, as I need to do some shifting and organizing. And get some water too.
Well,
the fucking skeleton's kicking.
is Death still alive, or is she like?
Everyone besides you is more or less has taken lethal damage.
Cool.
I'm still kicking.
For now.
I can get up at any moment.
Tis a scratch. Tis a bit of scratch.
Just need to slap something onto myself. It'll be all good.
All right. Again, you guys have 5 minutes to take a quick break if you need. I'm gonna get up real quick.
In the ensuing chaos, we will escape as the McDonald's death squads wipe out this village.
Of course.
I was about to ask why I couldn't see your rolls, Pyro, but then you're on a different plane from us, right?
Technically, yeah. I may have had the GM thing on still. Yeah,
I don't
did.
think so.
I did. Because you can roll from the like the hover over thing and click GM and it'll roll to GM only. I was trying to see if I could find the command for GM only by using a GM roll. But it refuses.
Wait, what? Hold on, wait. Hold on. What were you trying to do?
Rolling to the GM.
Yes. /GM roll.
No space.
No space.
Oh.
It appears I've been banned from a chat
From
that
where?
I've never been to.
Huh?
And what?
It's a Twitch.
Who banned you?
I'm about to find out. One called Keeping Kate.
Should look at your history.
That's the thing. I've literally never typed anything in this chat. Like I'm just finding out about this. You are banned from chat. You are unable to participate in this channel's chat until the moderator unbans you. What the fuck is that?
Aiden's out here posting racist things.
Apparently. I don't know.
What the fuck is up with that roll? Alright, who all's alive?
Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
Alright, cool. We good to proceed?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
So, over the next few days, each of you is kind of carted off to different parts of the planet. Because of the severity of your injuries, you were constantly left in this kind of comatose, semi-comatose state as surgery after surgery is done to try and keep you on this mortal realm. But it's not for the reason of trying to save you, but trying to keep you here. So, after what is several days and several weeks, you are eventually brought to, and each of you is going to wake up. There we go. I need each of you to click and drag a character, but into an individual cell. If only it would fucking thank you.
Do I have my rabbit?
You wake up in prison clothes. You have no items. The only thing that you were able to carry with you is your wit and intellect. All weapons, all...
And anything that has been installed in you subdermally. I hope.
Sorry?
Say you have something that's subdermal.
Or like
Is
a
it-
cyborg guy?
I was gonna say,
It's called
if-
inside of you.
Anything that isn't.
You have to have a surgery to get it removed.
Yeah, no, that anything that's like out from the exterior of your skin. Anything from the layer of your skin outwards has been removed.
Cool.
If that makes sense.
I got everything else in me. We're good. I still got myself in my data plating.
Any
It's up to myself to save the day now.
weapons, ammunition, pets, ice cream vending machines, all gone.
They stole Sachi. I know what I must do.
We should put Sachi inside of the fucking ice cream machine.
An option. Not one I'll take, but an option.
Well, I need software to run it.
Dot. Oh, there's Dot. We're missing. Who are we missing? There's only 3. Got Pyro, got Des, got Dot. No Li Yang.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
The fools. I shall make an explosive compound out of this concrete.
Alright. So. So, each of you has been brought into this dark place. You have no idea where you are. You just know that you've been brought here. You do hear the faint whir as from what sounds like turrets have been placed in the area. But that's all you see. That is everything that you can see and you can hear. You can hear the faint moans and cries of those near and around you, but
Is that a TF2 turret?
that's all that you hear.
Cool.
I would like for each of you to... Let me go ahead and close the turn order here. Roll a 1d20.
Cool.
Aiden, it wasn't a 1.
That's true.
Very cool.
Desi on there.
Yeah.
Roll.
1d20.
One d20, please. Des?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
This is really thinking very hard on this D20.
Yeah, you're really thinking about like / roll space 1d20.
It's not even that. You could click it from the drop down.
Wow. All right. So,
A lot of thinking for that low roll.
I'm fucking thinking for you.
all right.
Des just burned like a fucking neuron in her head.
Yeah.
Did that Jimmy Neutron brain blast. So, after several hours of just mindless idling.
Is it wood floors or is this like dirt?
It is wood. No, it's wood.
Okay.
After a while, you hear just a very like clipped footsteps kind of walking, and a man goes across, actually no, right here, and turns and comes up to you, Li Jiang.
Yes.
The man comes up and just yells, "Door 3!" And you hear it auto like a as the door opens, and the man says, "Follow me, sir." Kind of steps out.
All right.
Let me...
Hell, you going?
I love that when you click reveal area, it actually is the hide area, so you have to be careful, or else you might just, show everything that's going on. Love that time. And the man just kind of says, "Follow me," and he just kind of begins walking.
All right. Just need to get close enough to where they hold the lockers, and I can detonate the device.
He just see, you click fucking reveal, and he just kind of shows you a door and just goes, "The governor will see you."
All right.
And he, that.
Perfect.
Oh. You walk into a room. There's a man on the other side of the room, wearing very, like religious gear, wearing again all white robes, very big man. I just like, oh my fucking god! I just like I just Charlie horsed my thumb. How the fuck? Oh god! I was like trying to like push my finger against my desk, and it like hyperextended my thumb somehow. Fuck me. Okay, anyways, keeping with the scene, you walk into a room. It's actually surprisingly well like done up. You know, you can see, you don't really see a whole lot. There's a very nice table, you know, in the corner. But the man is again wearing very religious, very large gear, and the governor is kind of just sitting at one of the here. Let me bring it back in a bit more, and he just kind of gestures to one of the seats next to you, next to him.
Well, thank you, sir.
And he just kind of sits down in his chair and he goes, "I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Don't think we got off on the right foot. I've got one job that I gotta do, and that's to find out why y'all came here before I send you off to a place that, well, is gonna kill you.
Frank, makes sense.
You've got one chance, and one chance only here. I'm gonna be offering this to all your friends. Why?"
Hold on, I'm thinking here.
No, you're good.
Sorry, he was asking why we're here or why we were in the church.
You can ask to clarify.
Can you clarify exactly? Like, well, what do you mean why?
Why did you commit sacrilege to our humble abode?
Is this governor the guy, the same guy that was in the mech, or?
This is the preacher.
This is the preacher. Cool.
Mhm. I've got one job before. I'll be honest with you. You don't understand how much money and resources that our fine community spent to bring half of y'all back from the brink of death. I've got one job, and that's just to find out why you're here. I'll be honest with you, the church is a whole lot. It's very important to us, but where you're gonna be going, you're gonna be wishing for death. So we'll count that as even Stevens. But why are you here?
While I'm talking to him, Ghost, I'm gonna scan him real quick, and I'm just looking for what he has on him.
Hang on. I just got like 90 investigation checks from Pyro.
Yeah, sorry, that was me.
Oh, that was. Oh, yeah. You're not Sigma.
No, that was not me.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
Chose the worst.
Should I ask why you like sent me 90 of those?
I'm just looking at the walls, investigating these walls.
Okay.
Every brick.
They are bricks. You're good.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and yeah, roll for the. No, you're good. Now it's just an optic scan?
Yeah, I'm not using anything in particular. I'm just looking.
Okay. So he has very ornate robes. Now, does this, how well does this see? Like, can you see through things, or is it just like a surface level
Oh
scan?
no, there's nothing. It's literally just my eyes. There's
Oh,
nothing
shit, my bad. Okay, sorry. It doesn't, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Again, he seems surprisingly well kept, for, holding, basically putting you guys at gunpoint and then just blasting you in, one by one. He has a very stern look on his face, but nothing stands out to you.
Okay. Are any security cameras here? Is it a...
Yes, there is one in the corner, like right over here. But there are no turrets.
I recall us cloning, but I'm not sure. Did we?
Yes, you did.
Okay, good.
Yes, you have your backups, but your obviously your clones would not have memory of everything that unfolded.
Right, they're not gonna remember anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna lose myself. I'll get another. Sachi is here though.
Sorry?
No, I'm just thinking. I'm making plans.
Mm-hmm.
How do I convince him? Well, it started out as a peace mission. Well, then I'll be honest with you. It kind of got out of hand when the whole kill these guys things came up, and I'll admit I jumped the gun there. That's my fault. I did a bad. I will. Yeah, I'm real sorry about that.
You can be sorry all you want. We had 3 of our members die. Not
That
on
is
top
very
of the
true.
others that you've killed.
It was very true.
What is this peace mission?
It was just to establish. We were hired by a company to establish a peace thing with you guys because they wanted something. I don't remember exactly to be.
What company?
I thought I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't fucking find it now. Was it ISPN? No. Was it a big company? I don't fucking remember. I'll be on. I'm sorry, sir. I don't remember. I'm not the guy to talk to about this stuff.
Who is?
I'm just that would probably be Sam Hyde.
Okay.
I think Sam would probably know more. But I'm not the brightest of the bunch, as you probably could have told.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything you want to say before I let you go?
Sorry about the chaos once again.
Oh, no worries about that. You'll be going to the jungle. And you can say your sorries to them.
Yeah, I figured. There's no way I was making it out of this alive.
I do want to ask, though. He kind of shuffles through his pocket and kind of places what looks like a small little transceiver on the desk. This company does sound interesting. That little transceiver there, it can communicate directly to me or to some of my subordinates here for direct communication. Does take a bit of time, but I'll be offering this. Not to all of them. You don't have to take that, but it could help.
I'll take the transceiver.
Okay.
Also, could you just say what you said again? Because I immediately blanked out of it there.
So he's offering you a transponder, which allows you to communicate directly to the preacher and a few other kind of people. What he is asking for is information and updates as you guys go about whatever you're up to with this company.
Yep. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'll take it. I feel very fucking bad for forgetting the entire mission.
It may haunt you, it may not. That's
Or we'll find out.
We'll find out real fast. He kind of gets up and you hear us, and the door immediately opens and the guard comes in to escort you back to your cell. We're done here, sir.
All
Pleasure
right, thank
talking
you.
with you.
Pleasure talking to you.
And you
I'm gonna
may.
fashion this into explosive device. No, I'm kidding.
All right, and he just kind of leads you back to your cell, and you may. I'm assuming you were just gonna walk back into your cell with no issues or anything.
Yeah, there's turrets everywhere. I'm gonna die one way or another. I'm gonna see what this jungle's about.
All right. Give me a sec. As you walk back into your cell, Li Zhang, you hear door 3, and you hear the.
You'll find out how bad I fucked up later.
And with that, the guard now kind of proceeds across the way, and he's gonna walk over to you, Des, and you hear door 4.
What the fuck is this number? Just...
There we go.
3 is in the middle, 4 is at the end.
Please step this way.
Proceed, Pyro.
Wait,
Sub
what?
75.
The guard is kind of gesturing you to
Does-
follow him.
Jez is like kind of half asleep and just like, me?
Get up.
My.
He pulls out a flashlight and begins just shining it at you.
I think they'll beat you if you don't go.
Where are we going?
The guard's gonna walk in and grab you by the hand. Get up!
Shandinator.
And he's gonna begin dragging you outside.
She's just like gonna like put down her dead weight because she's just too lazy.
You hear an auto, and the door closes in behind you again. The man is gonna begin hauling you towards the room. And let me go like this. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. The governor will see, or the preacher will see you now. And you hear a very quiet door open, and you are shoved into a room.
She's just gonna like fall on her back on the floor.
The reverend who's sitting at the chair right now just kind of looks down at you with mild distaste. And
She's gonna just like peer back, like tilt her head back while she's still laying on the floor. Just go, hello. Who are you?
the preacher gestures towards the chair and says, take a seat. We have much to talk.
She's just gonna get up and comply.
Your compatriot has told me quite a bit about all of you and what you're doing. I'm just trying to gather the rest of this at this point. Why are you here?
Me?
All of you.
All of us? I don't know about all of us, but I can tell you about me.
Go ahead. What's your story?
Well, I'm just really tired, right? And, you know, I got this new job, and it's got really good benefits, but, like, I've always just wanted to pilot a mech, you know? So.
He tilts his head. Mechs? What do you mean? Are you
Oh,
mercenaries?
You know, mercenary? No, more like a pilot, you know? Just a pilot.
All of you?
No, just me.
You're the only pilot in your entire group.
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm just talking about me.
And what about all of you?
I don't
The
know.
reports read correctly. The only incident we had is you ran in and then immediately dived into the second floor. You knew those people.
Well, I didn't say that I wasn't acquainted with them. I'm definitely acquainted with them.
So what do you do?
What do I do?
All
I
of
just
you.
told you. Well, I don't know about all of us. I only know about me.
Why are you here?
Well, I was told that there was something that we could build to help the environment, the ecosystem, or something. So we're just like helping people, you know? It's like charity work, but it's literal work. So it's
Charity
not really
work killed 4
charity.
of my men. Why are you here? He slams on the table.
Oh. She's just gonna like be like, oh man, like relax, alright? All I know is that, alright, I went into a church that, like I said, the people I'm acquainted with, we're kind of a group. Kind of. Like, we hang out sometimes. Like, I wouldn't call them my friends. You know what I mean?
He just continues to stare at you.
But anyway. But anyway. Yeah, like I knew that they were there in that place, whatever that building was. Would you happen to know what that building was? Because I honestly still don't know. All I know is that I walked in, and then I fell into a hole, and they were held at gunpoint, and like there were like a bunch of like weapons and like dead people,
You
and
shot at my men.
well, hear me out. Hear me out. I didn't mean to. I mean,
You
I don't
shot
even
at
know who
one
your
with the
men are.
intent to kill. There is no accidental discharges in a
Well-
religious building.
Oh, snap. Was it religious?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You
Well,
shot on
okay,
our
but
holy
like,
ground.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I didn't know. I really didn't. All I know was that there were dead people on the floor. And, my instinct was like, oh man, like, I don't want to be next. It was self defense. I would have shot at
You
anyone.
jumped into it. You knew why you were there. Why
Jumped
were you
into
there?
it.
What was
I
the
didn't jump
purpose?
in.
Why
I
were you
fell.
there?
I don't know. I really don't know.
This is going
All I
nowhere.
know is that my friends are there. Well, I wouldn't really call them friends, my acquaintances that I happen to know, and like we often sometimes see each other because, like, charity work and stuff.
Charity
Kinda
work,
like-
again, with this line of lies.
I don't know if it's a lie. I'm pretty sure it is like we're helping people build stuff or something. I'm like 90% sure that's what we're trying to do. You can just tell that she's very
Dodgy.
delirious and tired.
Dodging every question rather well. The preacher kind of stands up, just frustration visible on his face, and just audible snap, and the door immediately begins to open. We're done here.
Oh wait, by the way, cool place you got here. Again, I'm sorry about your man. Like I said, I would have shot at anyone. And she's just gonna slowly get out of the chair and slowly walk out the door and be like, no hard feelings. See you later, man.
The guard's gonna just kind of begin to escort you towards your cell.
And while she's like passing everyone, I guess you could take me back up to the chair.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything in between, or are you just going back to your cell?
Well, she's gonna like, say hi to everyone while she passes by.
Well, here, let me.
Yeah.
I just paid for everything. That's all.
Just
Alright.
pay for everything, build everything.
So,
I paid
You're
for
gonna be
everything,
led
built
back
it all.
to your cell.
I just hit the
Nice.
Gwitty.
Des is gonna say hi to everyone, to Helios and to Signo.
Alias is doing the Gwitty.
She doesn't say hi to Lee.
Hi, Lee. I said hi. I'm trying to say hi to everyone. I'm sorry.
You hear door 4, and he kind of moves you back in.
She's just gonna like willingly go in. Be like, hey, are we gonna have like another meeting, or can I have like a 2 or 3 hour nap?
The guard just begins to walk away.
All right, thanks.
The guard then begins to head towards you signal. And you hear, door 8!
They feel the intimidating presence of the Gwitty.
Please follow me.
Okay. Got my rabbit back.
The guy just looks at you confused. The door behind you closes. Please follow me, sir.
The skeleton's beating up the child.
As God intended. Guide you to the door. And Yagi. So, you arrive at the door, and with a very soft metallic hush, the door opens and you are kind of gestured into the door. On the other side is the Reverend, or the preacher. He's wearing a very, elaborate getup of full white garments, but a mild look of frustration is kind of played across his face as he, kind of in a huff, sits down and gestures a chair to you. Please, take a seat.
So is this like an AA meeting or a hearing or sentencing?
Oh no, you've already been sentenced. We know where you will be going. That is.
What am I guilty of? That's my question.
Multiple counts of murder, homicide, desecration of a holy site, and defile and defacement of
That was all
the protection
Lee,
of this
all right?
holy.
That was all Lee. I tried to leave before he tried to do anything to get help.
Which
and then
one
he
is
tried to
Lee?
blow up the fucking dude who had that weird sex AI thing. I don't know what the fuck it was. He kept talking to it in his sleep. It was weird.
Mm-hmm. You are being charged as a group, as several of your compatriots have also already singled you out as being the organizer of this.
Hey, I tried to leave when they told me to kill a rabbit.
That is not what the vid tape shows. And he kind of just
I probably didn't
leans
have
over
like
and
the
smiles
best.
a little.
I didn't have the best like form on it, but I did try to leave. My plan was to leave.
Yes, and your group
was
also
always
blew up the main floor of our holy church, which we do also have footage of you planting the bomb.
This was only after they started attacking and it killed a bunch of innocent civilians. They wanted us to kill a bunch of them.
Those people were merely trying to be re-indoctrinated into the brighter side of the cult. The Illuminates are always trying to break our tension. But we're getting sidetracked here. What I'm looking for from each of you before I send you more or less to your deaths. Why are
Can I
you
have my
here?
rabbit? That's all I want. I will tell you everything if I get the rabbit.
The rabbit's already been executed. And used
I will never
to
tell you anything.
feed this holy...
And I hope you enjoy the McDonald's death squads coming to kill you all.
Mm-hmm. You do know that does not have Wi-Fi or any sort of signal to be sent out, correct?
Bold of you to assume that they won't come here after it's eventually winds up near some Wi-Fi. Do you understand the amount of tracking devices they have in those machines? You want to know the stakes that they will find for you to have one in your possession? They don't even care if you they don't care how you got it. They will just kill you for having it. They will wipe your entire city off the fucking map. You're done.
Roll for intimidation. With advantage. So he kind of...
I hate this game.
He cocks his head back and just kind of quietly, yes. Well, once we've figured out when these death squads are going to be coming, we'll be sure to send you a postcard.
Don't worry, I've signed my own death warrant as well, so.
Yes, of which, let me ask you, and you're free to deny this as much as you want. One of your associates mentioned a company that you're working for. What is this?
What company?
Your employers. You didn't do this on your own. There's no way that for the gear and the weaponry that you have that
I
you...
am a free agent of chaos, alright? I don't work for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I barely know most of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it this way. I escaped from McDonald's, and then they shanghaied me into this.
Really? One of your associates has already admitted you to being one of the ringleaders and primary causes to this, and you're going to try and dissuade me by saying that you were just happened to join a group and you just happened to go to a church of deep significant religious importance to us, and then you just happened to have an explosive device that you just happened to set off.
I'll put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Lee is the entire reason there was explosives there. I had nothing to do with the explosives other than trying to stop them from killing more rabbits. I heard gunshots down there, and I assumed they were executing more rabbits. I can't stand for them hurting innocent creatures.
And what about the innocent men and women that you and your group killed? You know, we have several fathers and mothers that died that night because of you.
So what? They weren't actually using the meat. Alright? They were just killing them for fun.
We use every part of the animal and every piece of the bread to feed those from the cult. Nothing goes to waste here.
Yeah, I call bullshit. There was a bunch of smears of dead things in that pit.
This is going nowhere. Do you have any last words before we ship you to your most likely pleasant
You're
and
a
painful death?
cocksucker, and I will blow up your family's home.
And we're done here. And he kind of stands up, and you hear an audible...
You can't take me back! I will never let them... I will never let you survive. You killed the one last rabbit that I liked.
With that, we'll... the man comes in and gestures if you would like to come with him.
I'm gonna pick up the chair and throw it at the wall.
The man's gonna tackle you as after you've thrown the chair, and it kind of, you hear BAM, and then, you know, let's roll a strength check real quick. Let's see how hard you chuck this bad boy.
I'm very weak.
Yeah. So,
I pretty much get it like a good foot away from where it was actually.
You threw it, and it makes like a noise, you know, but like it's just a chair in the corner now. The man's gonna grab you and begin to haul you back to your cell. Let me, there we go. Excellent. And we will go like this. Boink.
Opa.
And so the man's gonna yell, "Door 8!" And you're gonna get thrown into the room rather forcefully.
Oh, that's worse for you, huh?
Lee, we're blowing this place up. We're killing that man.
The man just turns and doesn't acknowledge you.
We're killing every son of a bitch in this place.
No way.
We're gonna wipe this city off the fucking map.
He's gonna, and finally the man's gonna go, "Door 9!"
He feels the gritty.
And you hear, "Sir, please come with me."
All
Don't
right.
get Helios, don't give them anything. I'll put it this way. They've already sentenced us all to death.
And he's going to escort you to the door.
Going down the river.
Making all the dark side of me.
It don't go down though. It do go down.
It do go down.
Alrighty. And yeah, yeet. Ooh, that was a noise. Alright.
What's up?
There was a really loud noise inside the door. So you approach the door and it makes a very quiet And the man gestures you into the room.
All right, I will go into a room.
On the other side of the door, you see the preacher. Without the giant mechanized suit, but in this case, he still has the white, long, elegant robes, and he's currently sitting in a chair. Sitting in a chair with his back to the wall. You notice a displaced chair kind of in the corner of the room over here, and he kind of gestures you and says, "Please take one of the seats that hasn't been flung already."
I'm sitting nice and close to it.
Okay. And he kind of leans back in his chair and goes, "I'll be honest with you. Your friends have already more or less told me everything I need, but I thought I'd at least give you an opportunity to illuminate if there's anything else that might be of importance. So I'll just start with the basics. Why?
Why, what?
Why are you here? Why did you come to my service? Why did you bomb my service and kill many of our good men and women? Why?"
All right. Why am I here? I will begin with this. I am here because we are making a small little hospital in another small little city.
Which city?
Character moment. I do not remember the name of the city. I think it was like Evergreen or something like that.
Yes, it is Evergreen.
I believe it was Evergreen.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were there. It was the reason we came here is because there was possibility of getting some supplies to make the building. The reason why we attended the service, I was just following a man called what was his name? What's Kip's character's name?
Kip's character's name is Sam.
Sam.
Mhm.
Yep. I was following Sam. I believe he made contact with someone and they invited him to his service.
You say Sam did. You know, all of your associates have already pinned you as the ringmaster.
I doubt it, but okay.
Mm. So why did you come to our session and start shooting several of our good men and women?
Helios is going to look directly at him and says, "I never shot anyone."
Very true, very true. We had to eventually find you and hog-tie you, but your compatriots sure seemed less than friendly.
I mean, when you back something into a corner, of course it's going to bear its fangs.
You could have left at any time. You tried, more or less.
Yeah, I had the possibility of leaving. I doubt a man in, like, that heavy armor or whatever it is he's wearing, that big bulk, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would make it out without a few things attaching to him.
And what about the bombing of the first floor?
To be fair, I don't know what happened there.
You can't back an animal into a corner and then after politely asking it to do a few couple exercises, it suddenly blows up the first floor of your religious site.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was very surprised. I was pushed off of my feet.
Mm-hmm.
It was very unexpected.
Very unexpected. Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I didn't even know that there were explosives anywhere.
You're gonna try and make me believe that you, part of this group, I'll give you some credence and I'll give you some leniency that you did not know that there was going to be the guns drawn, but you're going to tell me you did not know of several explosive devices. You know our chief of police is currently dead as one of your friends blew him to
friends
bits.
Is a little too close.
Your associates, then. I don't particularly care how you deem your colleagues, but I have a chief of police of my of my own city currently in bits because of one of them.
Okay.
And then a backed animal.
To be fair, you're saying that I knew of these explosives. You've taken my belongings, correct?
Yes.
That means you would have known what I'd have. And you would have seen that I am not a person looking for
You
a
could have
fight.
passed him off before you even walked through that door.
I mean, do you know what did you grab from my inventory? I'll give you the list.
I was about to say
It
thank
had
you.
It would be mag clamps, a corrective, which is medical
Mhm.
gear,
Okay.
an apple bag with 2 to 3 pounds of
Yeah, with
apple
the seeds.
and then the mango seeds,
Mhm.
and that is, and then medical needles,
Mhm.
and then a basic service weapon, the small little pistol.
Yep.
I am not really a confrontational person. I am a person who more or less, fixes people up. That is why we
And
were making a hospital.
you can correct me if I'm wrong. Then every platoon or group needs a field doctor. No.
Any form of, group in general needs a doctor if you're going anywhere. Even diplomatic connections, it's good to have a doctor on standby.
Even when they're going to a secured religious event, I need to have a doctor for a ceremony.
I mean, someone might accidentally have an allergic reaction that you don't know about.
Come on, doctor. We both know you're beating around the bush.
I don't see how.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally saying it's good to have a doctor when you're having events in general.
Mm-hmm. So what's your next move, Doc? We're going to be shipping you and your compatriots off to a death world with the assumption that you're going to be dying, and he pulls out a small kind of metallic cylinder. Do you know what this is by chance? It's a transponder.
Would I know what it is?
No. It's a rhetorical question. I was pausing for dramatic effect, sorry.
I do not believe so. I do not know.
This will allow you to get in touch with me and my associates because, with all due respect, Doc, I don't think you're being honest with me. But that's besides the point. I know you're not going to confirm nor deny anything that we cannot pin against you, but that's fine. That's totally all right. But we do know that there's some sort of company that y'all are hired for. We do know that there's one or two of you that have already tried to communicate to outside groups. There's a vending machine, or some sort of ice cream machine, that's tried to send out a signal, but was intercepted by our team to another megacorp. So we know you're in cahoots with some very powerful people. My job, and the job of the Conclave as a whole, is to protect the cult and make sure that we're not encroached upon our holy lands and we don't have any struggles or strife inside or outside. What I'm asking from you, and you don't have to take this or use this how you want, is pass along some information that might help keep us out of some trouble, or you might just, need some help every once in a while. He kind of quietly slides it over to you. You don't have to do what you don't want with it, but it's yours to use.
All right. I'll check it out. Elias will take it.
Mm-hmm. And with that, he kind of just quietly nods and gets up and he snaps his fingers, and the door again, just hear it as it opens. He says, "We're done here. Helios, well, may the cult protect you. Where you're going, you're gonna need it."
That is all right. Elias is gonna leave.
Okay, and that's great. With that, the guard is gonna kind of guide you to your cell.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Are you doing
it
anything
sounds
in
like-
between? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be saying, like, I'm muttering in. It looks like this guard might have a disease that might take in the next few years. So sad.
What'd you do, Dot?
I'm just making a little fake joke that gonna make this guard might worry, just in the back of his head. Wait a minute, maybe I do have a little disease going on.
Cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough.
I'm gonna make it so it looks like I'm trying not to be touched by him, like if he's being he has some sort of disease on him.
Roll for intimidation.
I think this would be an acting thing.
I mean, it's gonna be a 1d20 regardless. I don't think you
Yeah.
have any bonuses or pilot skills to bonus increase, so just roll a 1d20.
Threaten. If you have threaten, I'd use it.
Troll.
Roll for troll. Roll for troll.
Troll. Troll.
Hitting the Gwitty.
Power of troll. 14.
He's kind of like the guard next to you kind of like steps back a little bit and like creates some space between you and the other guard.
He would like say, "Good idea." Just walk in.
And with that, the door goes. And for the next several days, this is your life. You can hear and see each other, but in between getting fed what is more or less different types of gruel and grovel, you're in this room. You don't see what day it is. You don't know what time it is. You just know that the days and hours pass for an extremely long time. Yeah, if you have anything you want to do in this moment, this would be considered a full rest. Is there any? Let me rephrase that question. Is there anything that you guys would like to do while you're currently trapped inside this small cell?
Workout time.
Okay.
I'm claiming my innocent people kills. I want to level up.
Fair enough. All right, so
I really butt fucked a mech with a simple man gun, and I want my due.
With
It was.
I wish to call my parents.
Wait, what?
Des wants to call her parents for real.
There are no phones in this prison.
God damn it!
So, after an extensively long time, each of you is kind of grabbed, bagged, and gagged. Not in that order,
Thank you.
sometimes a little different. And you are loaded onto what sounds like a shuttle. You just hear the metallic footsteps, and you are kind of forcefully placed and put inside a seat. And you can feel the effects of as you guys are eventually shipped and just as you are brought, you are taken into what feels like space. You don't know where you're going. You just know that the hours seem to pass by. There are other people kind of, with you, but you can't really hear or see anything. The noise continues to just kind of gather around you. And again, you kind of land at another place, but as you land, each kind of the gag that is currently stopping you from speaking is taken off, and you feel a almost like a rebreather that is kind of put around your neck, and you begin to kind of breathe in this highly processed air. But you do hear the chatter and noise of what sounds like a rather large area. But again, you're kind of constantly moving from this shuttle. You kind of get out and you're carried along this way, but it feels like earth. It feels like dirt and soil that you're kind of stepping through. And eventually you are kind of corralled onto a truck, and again the madness of the darkness kind of continues to persist.
What the hell?
You are going, you hear, I would like if each of you could roll a quick perception check for me.
Oh boy, I sure am glad I can see clearly in this earth forest thing.
I am missing 2. I need Helios and
We're going to
this...
a Vietnam
I got
POW
a phone.
camp.
What was that, Dot?
You spot a dot ghost. Fuck me.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Des.
Yes.
Roll.
Get a 20. See
Yeah,
everything.
The rest of us are blind
Wow.
as a bat.
We're all
Fuck!
blind.
Mm,
We're gonna die in this fucking forest.
Now
Well-
dig.
Alright, I sadly have to go because it's 8:30. I gotta go for you.
Nope, that's perfect. We can leave you guys off in. You are currently on something, heading somewhere, and you have no idea where it is.
That's
Perfect.
easy to remember.
And
That was a fun game.
we'll call it there.
Yeah.
All right. Do you need to like leave, or can we get your roses, buds, and thorns before you go?
Rose. RP was fun. Thorn. Oh, the sneaking thing. We really gotta figure that out.
Okay.
That was a little weird. I mean, it is kind of a game that goes by the book, though, so it's okay. But, yeah, I believe in you guys. Okay, bye.
Oh,
Goodbye.
all right. We'll just start from the top and work our way down. Aiden, rose, bud, and thorn.
Okay. I have a thorn.
Okay.
I don't like that the blow something up determined whether my explosive worked or not. That's what my invent or create was for. That's determining whether I actually make an effective explosive that works. The blow something up is determining how fucked up my blow something up is.
Okay. All right. That one's
Yeah.
on me. That one's on me.
No, that's good. That's I knew you'd understand, so I'll bring it up here. Rose, I liked.
I don't strain yourself, Aiden.
I was just gonna say the same thing as Des, and I don't want to say the same thing, but roleplay, that was really great. I loved
Okay.
it. It was great. You all did good. That was fun. It was a lot of fun.
All right. And the bud.
I want to do more of the D100 rolls. That was fun. Because the D20 is cool and all, but it feels a lot less suspenseful.
Well, true, but when you roll a fucking 97 and a 96 back to back, I mean, Jesus God.
Exactly. That felt really fucking good. I want to do more of that.
You rolled a 99.
Yeah, that was. I would love to send a screenshot once we're done here because when we were rolling the stealth checks, I'm so glad I did a GM roll because I had to roll it a couple times to get the bullshit out. I rolled 4 5s in a row on a
I rolled
D120.
2 20s in a roll on
Yeah.
stealth checks.
Yeah, whoo! RNG giveth and RNG taketh, that's for fucking sure. So I was like, okay, we need to progress the combat here. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So, I mean, I can definitely implement more D100 checks for just random stuff if you'd like. I can definitely do that. Oh, that's more of a meme. Aiden?
Cool. Sorry, my
Oh.
internet's a little spotty right now.
Oh, all good. All good. Alright, then, Dot, Rosebud, Thorn?
Cutting in,
Or Thorn, Bud, Rose, whichever you'd like to start.
Thorn, we really gotta work on the statuses in this game.
Okay.
Because similar to D&D, there's common sense in our world and then there's common sense in the game world that don't match.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to, are we going to be using straight, our logic, or are we going to be using game logic?
Okay.
So it's that type of
internet
deal.
is-
Rose. What's it called? Where's it? Brain. It's the introduction of new weaponry. There you go. Was very fun to enjoy. It's fun making someone else explode with their own explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bud. Mechs.
Mhm.
We really got to start getting the mechs, my friend. Playing as a pilot this entire time, kind of throwing it off.
No, I got you.
I have a plan to get us out of the jungle, but I'm not 100% sure it'll work. But if we're getting out of the jungle, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm summoning someone to pick us up, and I'm building a really fucking big explosive, and I'm annihilating that town until I get my stuff back. Because I want Sachi.
I want the ice cream machine.
Don't worry.
I have her backed up on my suit, but I refuse to lose her physical part.
Okay, Pyro.
Rose. I did like the what's it called? The taking everybody to like different calls, and then all of us kind of having to talk about while you're not here because we're all in the same general area, like what they were talking about. But because I've done stuff like that before too, and I do like that. But I think something I'd like us to start doing is, at least if we have pilot combat, we need to figure out actual rules for it so that it's, because it didn't feel fun to play as a pilot. To be completely honest, it felt like I had no abilities. I wasn't able to do anything. Because you can't use your role-playing abilities really for combat, and you can't use your talents and stuff like that because that's for mechs. So for pilot combat, it really just doesn't feel fun.
Okay.
Just because it feels so limited. Like, you can shoot, or you can maybe do a hack attack, and I think, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was reading it, I think I kind of BS'd it, because I don't think you're technically allowed to do that with what I have.
Okay.
So, yeah. Thorn, I will kill every character in that town for taking the rabbit from me. The only person I will let survive is the shop clerk who helped me with the ice cream machine. She did nothing wrong.
I'd like to see us stop my explosive pyro. We're gonna drop in. It's gonna be a rescue mission for that clerk. You help the McDonald's company so you get to live. Come on, we're nuking the rest of the town. Get out of here.
Okay, so now I guess I'll go. So, yeah, I will agree the combat is fucking agony. I will also try and kind of sidestep that a little bit with the defense of, you guys will fight tooth and nail for every single inch of, if I can give you one more turn to stay alive, you will fight tooth and nail for that, which I appreciate, but also I understand, like, I agree the pilot combat is agony. I will also kind of
agony, it's straight up ass.
I'll also kind of deflect the mech challenge because we've spent 3 fucking sessions trying to get through this combat, which has just been, again, you're fighting tooth and nail. I understand why, but I don't know of a good way to just suddenly drop in 6 mechs and go, okay, here you go. It's kind of hard to engage in that. As I had said in last session, within the next 4 or 5, you guys should. I don't know how else to kind of like play my hand here a little bit with that, but you guys should. It just kind of depends on whether or not it depends on how you guys interact with the world. I can't promise something and then just shoehorn it in. I am trying to build for that. It's just difficult to do when you guys have it's hard to justify dropping in 5 multi-million-dollar mechs for people that have no money, no bitches, no connections for anything. It's hard to justify that, if that makes sense.
Hey,
so
I mean, Des has that Riz though.
Des has Riz.
My own mech.
Don't get me wrong.
I will build my mech out of the rubble of this fucking town.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with
help
you,
you.
but I'm trying to. My point is more of, yes, you guys. I want to give you the mechs, but there hasn't been a situation to justify giving you them, if that makes sense. So like, I can build you hey, you want to win $1 million, but it's like then if I just give them to you, you're going to be just as upset because then there was no urgency to earn them. So
that's where you're wrong, Bucko.
I get that. And hopefully
we're going to improve it.
And hopefully where you guys will be going, you do get that sense of earn. It, again, we'll have to see how that goes. I'm glad to hear that the RP for the interviews or the went well. One thing I would like to see more of is I'll need to probably come up with a homebrew for the pilot combat, because yeah, it is really dog shit, and with at least with the mechs we can have a bit more civility to it. I don't know a good way to not.
Combat is too bad. It's bad when there's mechs involved with the pilot.
That makes sense. But one thing I do appreciate, well, hopefully Kip will be here for next time, because we pretty much hit our window, and I was kind of expecting this to be I was hoping to drop you guys off at where you were at and then let you do a little bit of exploring and then call it there, but kind of worked out. So as I said last time, I'm building you guys towards it, and hopefully where you're going won't kill you, because if that's the case, the clones are going to have absolutely no recollection, and then we get to start all over, which will be fucking agony. But yeah, anyways, that's it for me. Appreciate you guys being here. Excuse me.
You know what? I think I have an idea. I'm gonna do some funky stuff with my data plating. We'll see how this goes.
I'm gonna send messages to the Reverend acting like I'm transforming into a good person, and I'm gonna drop it saying that one of the other prisoners said that he was a pedophile, and that's why he's on this world too. I'm gonna emotionally manipulate the Reverend.
We'll see how that goes. You can't PM me for just lore stuff. Just please flag it as like in character or something like that, so that way I know. But that, yeah, with that, session's done. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you guys, and see you in 2 weeks for this.
Hold up, wait.
No,
Okay. Fucking. Are you gonna?
That one was me.
Are you gonna join us?
Hang on. I have documents that can expose Hillary Clinton.
No, you don't. You're going to Detroit.
Stop.
Please, just let me die.
Ghost.
What?
Are you gonna join us for the Grand Tour?
When is that?
9.
Let me ping Lemon, because he asked if I could do Monster Hunter. So let me see how.
Motherfucker, he agreed to do it today as well.
XD. I'll send you the screenshots. I'll throw them right under the fucking bus. No. Yeah, I can.
Do it.
Yeah, let me. Hang on. Well, no. To be fair, he said Monster Hunter tonight. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can do World Tour, and then we'll fuck up. That's starting at 9.
Yeah, 9.
Okay, cool. So I can go make some dinner first. All right, then I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Bye.